Welcome to the Get Real with King Arthur show. And what a relief. I won't be expostulating today, but I have snared a singer, Emily Trask. Both of us belong to the Tamarack Writers. And Emily is an active public relations woman. Plus, she's been active in children's theater, writing and producing, and writing a book about an unsolved mystery as well as poetry. But lately, she has turned to writing music and singing. And I want her to sing. In fact, she is really on NPR right now. And then I want to ask her certain questions about writing songs, which is a very difficult thing to do well, and why she and how she writes. So uh, let's listen to your performance on NPR. We're waiting.
Okay. Well, should I share it now?
Yes.
Okay. Sorry, I didn't realize. You too.
We're working out the details here of communication.
Victoria, I hope you can cut this out. Sorry, I wasn't prepared.
Uh, Emily lives in Boston, Massachusetts. We're, as you know, in San Diego, and we're experimenting with media here. It's all new to me, not to Victoria, but it is to me. And we're trying out various things, as you know. You never know what we're going to do. But uh, Emily is worth waiting for her singing. And Emily, do you usually sing with guitar background?
Lately I've been using more electronic music. And for this particular song, um, I I worked with my partner David O'Leary on the instrumentation. So he did the arrangement and everything for this particular song. All right,
And he usually does the arrangement, does he not,
he does
when you sing?
frequently, yes.
He's a very
So I
skilled musician,
so
yes.
I draft a lot of songs like using ukulele, and now I use some other electronic tools to do it.
Okay,
Um, but this particular song, he did all of the arrangement and instrumentation.
okay. Well, a lot of
Okay,
credit goes to him.
yes.
One night on the edge of the harbor, fog creeping so thick, screeching snowy owl melts the city sound. Can't see through the other side, though it's clearly there. This gulf between us, space is where we hide. Stuck betwixt these earthly boughs and the realm of Styx. Is that the boatman rowing? I can almost hear him now. These lines dividing blur when all is said and done. Don't know what's coming, only what has come. When she arrived on the shore, clawing their way to more providence they sought for, but old world shadows hung. When the 54th departed, hope and dreams they had, sacrificed sacrificing their blood for freedom we might have. Bones bleached and buried so deep, the smell of death hangs still, telling of the times before. Do you remember when? Stuck betwixt these earthly bounds and the realm of Styx, is that the boatman rowing? I can almost hear him now. These lines dividing, where when all is said and done, don't know what's coming, only what has come. Stuck betwixt these earthly bounds and the realm of Styx, it is the boatman rowing. Can you hear him now? These lines dividing blur when all is said and done. Don't know what's coming, only what has come.
Beautiful. Emily, thank you for sharing that with us. Now, uh, David was reared in Ireland. Do I detect some Irish influence in that song? It seems to me, and you visited Ireland another times, and I have visited twice. But is that possible that there's some Irish influence there?
I would say yes, you are correct. Um,
I,
when I was working on developing the tune, um, I was definitely influenced by some old Irish music.
I
Yep.
thought so. I love it.
Yes.
I love
Yeah.
it. Um, why do you now writing music, good music, and so, of course singing it too, but writing good music I consider as an extremely difficult task to do it well. It seems so simple, but it is much more difficult than writing like poetry or prose or poetry. Um, why do you have you turned to music as one of your main venues for expressing yourself?
Well, I think as you know, I've been a writer pretty much my whole life, in various forms, and I love writing poetry, and I've always loved music from the time I was a small child. Heavily influenced by my my parents' music and a wide range of, from classical music and folk music to rock and roll and even contemporary music. So in almost any format, I love music, and I have a bizarre, uncanny ability to memorize lyrics very easily, and from songs that I've only hear one time. And I think I started thinking I love these two things. I am a writer. I love music more than almost anything else. Um, so maybe I could take a stab at trying to do, to put these two things together. So writing essentially poems, and I find it now almost easier when I think of a tune to be able to write the lyrics. Um, and sometimes it's music that comes to me first, where I a tune just kind of pops into my head, or a piece of a tune, and then I think of some words to go along with it. Other times I have poems I've reworked into more like more song type, lyrics. Um, so just I started, I would say probably 6 years ago, where I started taking some courses on songwriting, taught myself to play the ukulele, not very well, but it's a tool for me, um, to be able to pluck, the notes out, so I can get an idea of what the song that I'm thinking of. And then I started taking some songwriting classes at a local uh, Club Passim. It's a well-known folk venue in Cambridge, Massachusetts, that's been around for many years, and they offer classes as well now. And so um, I started I took, I think, maybe five different different style kind of writing music, and then I just kept going. So, and I've been
Do,
doing it
do
ever
I
since.
detect, I know you love to work with children, and I believe your song would appeal not only to adults, but to children also. Is that true?
I think so. Especially this kind of music. And I've written a few other, kind of folk type, I guess, melodic children's songs as well. Um, so yeah, I think it kind of all flows together in my head.
One thing I love about your singing is it's melodic. And so much of music these days is not melodic. Am I just old school or
No, I mean,
obviously?
well, it's the type of music that you like, and it resonates with you, and it does for me too. And I love a lot of contemporary types of music of all kinds, and what you might not appreciate, so much, but to me, I can usually find something. Uh, I usually basically say some kind of prettiness to it or melodic quality to it. Um, and which I have a number of other songs. Like I said, I've been doing a lot of work with electronic kind of music, so it's a more bass heavy, um, and maybe dance kind of music, and some of it's actually kind of dark. But I think that um, on some level, there's still a melodic quality to them, I think.
I love it. Uh, well, Emily, our program, we can't go on too long. Would you promise to come back and sing for us again?
Sure, I'll
Oh,
prepare
well,
some new pieces for you.
I can't get enough of it. And not for too long. I'll be seeing Emily in a couple of weeks at the writers' conference, and maybe we'll arrange to have her back before too long. And
Great.
thank you, Emily, for singing to us. And we love it. And come back,
Well,
please, quickly.
thank you so much for
Okay.
having me.
Oh, it's wonderful. Thank you all for listening to Get Real with King Arthur. Have a good day.